It is no secret that anything you farm in Benue will surely yield exponentially.
Borno State is located in northeastern Nigeria. Borno State has a lot of investment opportunities.
Anambra State is the home to one of the largest markets in West Africa, Onitsha.
With 3.1% increase annually, and this according to 2006 census. Any investor is coming to invest in my state with our population already. That investor already he have a large market already and is sure of his return of investment. In August 2017, Kaduna State was awarded the best place with the ease of doing business in this country. So I believe this has been approved. It has been tested and approved that the best place to invest in Nigeria is Kaduna State. Also, there's an agency in Kaduna State called the KADIPA, the Kaduna Investment Promoting Agency. These agencies, they are in charge of promoting and protecting investors' goods in the state. So with KADIPA in Kaduna State, I believe anybody that's coming to invest in Kaduna State, you are secure of your security. Where Kaduna State, we have a lot of things that need to be exploited. There are so many natural minerals and human resources that need to be maximized in Kaduna State. Talking about the natural resources, we are blessed with gold, nickel in Kaduna State. All these are found in Kaduna State. An investor can come and exploit this thing now because nickel is very scarce in the country now. And recently it was found that Kaduna State have nickel in abundance. Any investor coming to invest can maximize the potential we have in that nickel to create aircraft. Secondly, Kaduna State, we are basically farmers. 70% of the population in Kaduna State are farmers. And we are the highest producers of ginger, turmeric, and maize in the country. Kaduna State produces more than 100,000 tons of ginger annually. So any investor that wants to come and invest in Kaduna State can use this opportunity to come and invest in our ginger. And also, we have a wide range of our tourist attraction, tourist center, and we are hospital people. We have different tourist attraction center like the footbridge of the Lord Regard, Kajuru Castle, the Masugi Waterfall, and so many others. We have several hotels that our investors can come and feel as if they are at home. Thirdly, Kaduna State government is open to investors, both local and international investors. And any investor that is coming to invest in my state is guaranteed of his or her security for my state. Dear investors, I'm assuring that if we invest in my state, within the shortest period of time, we are going to break even, and the return on investment will be even too. Thank you.
Where exactly is your focus as the governor? So you have 4 investors sitting, and we have money to give. Where do you want us to put our money?
I want investors. I want to put your money on the ginger in my state because we have the land. We have our land mass is very wide. We are the 4th largest in the country. We have the land, and our soil is very fertile to produce ginger.
Good evening once again. My name is Chinedu Namumba, the Elopagunu governor representing Anambra State, the light of the nation. Anambra State is the home to one of the largest markets in West Africa, Onitsha. Anambra State is the home to one of the largest manufacturing hubs in West Africa, Nnewi. Nnewi is the home to the first made in Nigerian motorcycle. Nnewi is also the home to the first made in Nigerian car, Inosim Motors. Now let me ask you, between one of the largest markets in West Africa and one of the largest manufacturing hubs in West Africa, what do you need? You need real estate, you need effective transport system, you need something like the monorail, and you need an effective trucking system to be able to move goods from the manufacturing hub to the market and also outside the states to Lagos and across the Niger. Now, we need real estate because a few years ago, Anambra State had the population of about 3.2 million. But in just few years, it's now about 4.3 million, adding about 1 million people in just few years, meaning that more people are beginning to come into the state. So we need real estate. I am calling on investors to invest in the area of transportation of goods and services, and also in the area of real estate, preferably condos, enable low-cost housing estates, enable to accommodate the inflowing of people. Secondly, a few years ago, oil and gas was discovered in Anambra State, which led to the first private indigenous oil refinery in Nigeria, Orient Petroleum. Now, with such a company in the state, what do we need? You need investment in the areas of filling station. You need investment in the area of petrochemicals. You need investment in the area of plastics, in able to maximize the output and the after product of the crude oil. These are the basic things we need. And let me tell you, of recently, Anambra State has been marked as one of the safest states in Nigeria, which has made it conducive for business. And most interestingly, the state government just launched a partnership with a Chinese company to build a $2 billion airport in Umureri, Anambra State, which will make it one of the largest airports in Nigeria, not just for commercial, but also for goods and services. So this has made Anambra State a hub. Anambra State is already the hub of business in Nigeria, but these things I just mentioned have actually made it more attractive for business investors. Thank you so much. It is the first private indigenous oil company in Nigeria, owned by Anambarians, in partnership with the Anambra State government, which was started under the P2P administration, but now is completed. Nnewi is a booming town. Nnewi originally was not developed by the government. It is a town by local people who are industrials. You can mention many companies. Chikasin Group, Ibeto Group, Innocent Group, Louis Kata. All these companies are in one town. It is a local town developed by the people with no effort by the government. What we need now is investors to invest in the area of real estate. I was there 2 weeks ago before this program started. People still live in their village houses.
My name is Onyekwe Godwin Nwachukwuneke, and I am the Liberal Governor for Imo State. Imo, my pride, is a home of entertainment, tourism, business, and creativity. Imo State is endowed with huge human and natural resources such as zinc, calcium carbonate, lead, limestone, natural gas, and oil. Imo State also have profitable flora such as iroko, mahogany, obeche, bamboo, oil palm, and rubber. With 3 universities, 2 polytechnic, 1 college of education, amongst other institutions, the people of Imo State are learned. They are socially, politically, and economically aware. They are jolly good fellow, fun to be with, and always to do business. The youths in particular are very intelligent and are hyper creative. This gift, when tapped into, the next $1 billion startup like Facebook or Uber can come from their own creativity. The major cities in Imo State, we have Olu, Okigwe, and Owerri. These cities are beautiful, but with the present urban renewal project of His Excellency, the Elected Governor of Imo State, Dr. Rochas Anaya Okorocha, these cities are even more beautiful. We have different event centers. We have beautiful access road that decongest the city. It's good to do business. We have conference center. We have arts center like Akachi. We have the Freedoms Falls. We have the Uguta Lake for tourism and all that. And also, if you're invested in Imo State, you need to know that our governor is a very supportive governor. He's one governor that believes in packaging and also branding. He's open to do business. And of course, we'll create policies that can make our business better for both you, the investor, and the citizen. Security, there is no more security threat in Imo State. The governor has been able to reduce crime to almost 0. You can invest in areas such as ICT, tourism, production, manufacturing, education, and entertainment, of which ICT is the place I am more interested in because I'm an ICT professional. If the United States of America can make over $715 billion from the gig economy, by her citizens sitting down in their rooms and just outsourcing their ICT services to people across the world. If United Kingdom can make about £21 billion from her citizens as revenue, sitting down in their room, outsourcing their services across, and India, of course, I don't want to mention how much they are making. The hyper-creative gift for Imo State youth can be harnessed. When they are trained, they can outsource services, they could build products. I have built my own software product. I built 234 Work that was launched last year. It has the capacity of employing 10 million people with or without certificates. It's a freelance marketplace amongst others. Come and invest in Imo State. I welcome you. I am part of the solution. You are part of the solution, and together we will become part of the solution. Thank you very much.
Governor in Borno State. Borno State is located in northeastern Nigeria. It has boundaries with Chad, Niger, and Cameroon. Borno State has a landmass of 70.898 square kilometers. It has a population of 4.5 million before the advent of Boko Haram. Borno State has a lot of investment opportunities, ranging from mineral resources to agricultural processing products, industries, to land, road transport system, and housing and infrastructure. But permit me to narrow down my presentation to the agricultural product processing sector. Borno State has abundance of grains because it is one of Nigeria's largest producers of beans, rice, maize, millets. We have also fish, meat, vegetables, fruits, and other agricultural products. And as it is now, there's no industry in Borno State processing these agricultural products. And I believe investing in Borno State to produce this, to process this agricultural produce will be a good investment opportunity. I know most entrepreneurs and business merchants are scared of coming to Borno State because of the insurgency and the Boko Haram, but I must say that relative peace have been restored to Borno State and business activities is increasing daily. Finally, Borno State government have put in place incentives to make you maximize your profit-making potential in the agricultural sector. These incentives include adequate security for investors and their investment. There's a 3-year tax holiday for your industry. There's a zero duty on agricultural machinery. Then the banning of importation of some food items, which automatically weakens competition and creates a suitable marketing environment for you. Welcome to Borno State, where investment in every sector is sure to yield profit. Thank you.
I'd like to ask, you did say that a relative level of peace and security has been restored to Borno State, and we do agree with that. My question would be, so if I were to invest, I would focus at the center. Is that your advice? Or is the whole of Borno suitable for investment at the moment?
Permit me to say that Southern Borno is more suitable for your investment at the moment because most of the communities in Northern Borno and Borno Central have been displaced. People are just trying to come back home, but Southern Borno is fully on ground, and the agricultural sector is really on there.
Okay, quick word. We must commend the Nigerian military for their efforts in restoring peace to Borno State. But what is the government doing? What is your government doing to prevent a reoccurrence of the insurgents?
Okay. I must say the involvement of youth in ensuring security in the states. That's where we have the civilian GTF, which we normally call the Gora boys in Hausa, involving the civilians in the security issues also makes you to take responsibility for their communities. And I believe with youth taking responsibility for the security of their community, there will be, I think, the rate of further insurgency, I don't see it's a possibility.
Thank you.
No better time than now matching their fiscal policy, political will with strategic implementation in the pursuit of the 16-point demand of the South-South governors, one of which has opened up the petroleum sector for new public-private partnership, for new operation of modular refineries as well as petrochemical plants by investors. Just for a point of notice, the Delta Economic Summit Group has already analyzed the country's petrol sector, and it is known fact that 52% of Nigeria's oil wealth is at home to Delta State. Let me go secondly. The coalition of the federal government agricultural promotion policy and the state government smart agenda, which has agricultural transformation and rapid infrastructural development industrialization as one of the key pillars, has formed a new season for the Delta agricultural value chain. Delta State, take it from me as a sound agricultural economics, Delta State has comparative advantage supported by the relief and right climate to effectively participate profitably for investors with the right rate of returns in the oil palm production value chain, in the rubber production value chain, and aquaculture industry. Right now, from the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, 50% locally of our demands for these three commodities are still yet to be met. That is to say, 50% of demand, that is to say, production is 50% less than the actual demand. This is not taking into account the foreign market opportunities, especially from pharmaceutical industry, as well as other industries that depend on palm kernel oil, on fish oil, on rubber sap, as well as palm oil. Finally, I want to explain to foreign investors and Nigerians at large. The time has come for you to delve into Delta State. Right now, there is both the political will from the federal government and there is the creation of the stable core processing zone as well as the industrial layout that makes it relatively easy for investors to come in and invest in the petroleum sector and the agribusiness value chain. The time has come to invest in Delta State.
These people have been working tirelessly, we've been told. So we expect to get some really interesting time with them today.
Good evening. My name is Monsu Joy Chinanso, and I'm the Labour Governor for Abia State. Abia State was created out from Imo State on 27th August 1991. We are blessed with natural resources, rich agricultural land, for agricultural production, and has one of the largest manufacturing markets in Nigeria. The market is called Araria International Market in terms of domestic and industry. Abia State has all the potentials to boost the national economy and has developed a blueprint for development of agriculture, commerce and industry, and also education. Nevertheless, we need industrial revolution. We have the human resources and need to establish in manufacturing to improve production in order to increase in the number of production. Abia State has been known for made in Aba products. Primarily, we are known for manufacturing of footwear, bags, belts, clothing, and accessories, etc. However, 60% of made in Aba product is used in Nigeria and other parts of African countries. Why 40% don't like the product? Because they feel the product has no packaging, branding, and standard. The manufacturers in Abia State have been exporting their products to major countries in Africa like Togo, Ghana, Cameroon, etc. and have made in Aba products is in tagged Italy or China so as to attract buyers. We need investors that will employ all the small manufacturers that produce quality products under one big industry to join hands together to produce packaging and have a unique brand for all products. People feel like made Nigeria products, it doesn't look like attractive to them. So most times they feel like the branding is not nice enough. And another thing that happens that's going on, we don't really have a good machine for the finishing of the products. They use manual, they use the hand. So we need more machines to make more products in a day. And also, if they can come in, it's going to help other young ones that can't get their own industry to improve in their production.
is John Bromende Titus Bona. I'm the Labour Room Governor representing Bauchi State. Bauchi State is a land full of great opportunity, especially in tourism, mining and agriculture. Bauchi State has a land area of 49,119 kilometers square. Also, Bauchi State has 20 local government with about 2.7 million young persons. Bauchi State is bordered by 7 states in Nigeria. We have Jigawa, Kano to the north. We have Taraba and Plateau to the south. We have Gombe, Yobe to the east, and Kaduna to the west. This makes mobility very easy and it hastens commercial activities. Also, in the aspect of security, with the 5-point agenda of the governor, we can say Bauchi State have relative peace now. Also, Bauchi State has mineral resources such as ginseng, marble, gold, which can be used when maximized can lead to great wealth creation. And then we also have limestone and other petroleum minerals that is found in Bauchi State. Coming to the aspect of tourism, Bauchi State can boast of one of the first 5 tourist centers in Africa, which is Yankari Game Reserve. And then this tourist center is being visited by influx of both locally and international people around the world. And also, tourist center like Sumo Park, we also have our festivals like the Afizere Festival, the Zarde. We also have the horse ride by the Emir of Bauchi State, where people come around to invest. Also, we have agriculture. In the aspect of agriculture, Bauchi State can boast of maize, guinea corn, millet, ponyo, which is usually called acha. We also have vast land in a good topographical area, and then very good loamy soil where people can come. It also has viable potential agricultural possibility. And on behalf of Bauchi State, I would like to say you are highly welcome to Bauchi State. The hospitable people of Bauchi State wish to say come, invest, and enjoy nature. Thank you very much. The policy agenda of among the 5-point policy agenda of the governor of Bauchi State, the present administration, industrialization, good governance, security are one of such. So with that, when you come to Bauchi State, I guarantee you maximum support from the government to fulfill its agenda.
It is no secret that anything you farm in Benue will surely yield exponentially.
Borno State is located in northeastern Nigeria. Borno State has a lot of investment opportunities.
Anambra State is the home to one of the largest markets in West Africa, Onitsha.